Hi everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Hunter Houck. This is Peyton, one of my leopard geckos, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 2021 reptile keeping goals. Let's get into the video.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
It's December, which means Vlogmas.
Although it's been
So for those of you who are new here, welcome. The intro you just saw is my Vlogmas intro because this is a Vlogmas video. I want to say it's like day 5 or 6. So, oh, I can't even remember. Anyways, I just want to apologize for missing the last upload day. I had a really bad ear infection and I had to get tested for COVID, which it was negative, by the way. I don't have, thank goodness. But anyways, yeah, we're just going to be talking about my reptile keeping goals for 2021. And I also asked on my Instagram story for you guys to share some of your reptile keeping goals for 2021 or pet keeping goals in general, and you certainly delivered. I also asked on Twitter, I guess, and on the YouTube community tab. So, I'm going to be sharing some of those that I thought were really awesome, other keepers who are going above and beyond to make sure that their animals all have awesome lives. But first, we're going to start with mine. Oh, for those of you who are new here, Peyton, her tail looks like this because she dropped it this summer. It's still growing back. She's perfectly healthy and stuff now. I need to make a video all about it once it has completely regrown. Anyway, she's all good to go now. So if you see me looking down occasionally, I have my notes on my phone. I have this whole video kind of planned out, you know. Anyways, also, oh look, it's Peyton on a phone case. You guys can get that at shop.hunterhouck.com. Shameless plug, but you should definitely go check it out. Anyways, my first goal for 2021 is to finish enclosure upgrades. So the first thing, which is a major thing, is to have Persephone, my Woodhouse's Toads enclosure, up and running. For those of you who don't know, she's getting a whole awesome terrarium upgrade. I don't know what you want to call it because it has a water feature, but I still wouldn't call it like a paludarium. Anyways, so it's going to be bioactive. It has like a water feature, a waterfall that works. I have all that plumbed in there. I've been working on it for several months now. I've been filming most of the steps. I haven't been great about filming, but anyways, I will have a whole video about that coming probably in January, so be sure to stay tuned. But I want to have her in that because I know it's a great upgrade for her and she will love it. Actually, it's the same size as her former enclosure, but it's just going to be a lot nicer for her, and I think she'll like it a lot more. The next one is to finish a secret project for the White's tree frogs, and let's just say they're going to have a really cool enclosure, but I can't talk about it in any more detail than that because it is a video that I'm working on a brand with, so I can't really say much more than that, but it should be coming early to mid 2021. I'm so excited and it's going to be awesome. The next thing will be to upgrade Pippin. For those of you who don't know, Pippin is my juvenile female blizzard leopard gecko who you're seeing on the screen right now. So right now she's in a 20-gallon enclosure, which technically is suitable for an adult leopard gecko, but I personally just want to have her in something bigger. Peyton is in a larger enclosure. Let me check right now what size it is. I can't even remember. So Peyton's current enclosure, Peyton right here, well, you're supposed to be seeing, but she's not cooperating. Anyways, Peyton's current enclosure is 45.2, I think, gallons, and it's really nice, and I really like it, but I want to do something a little different with Pippin's enclosure. Peyton's enclosure, it's super tall. It's almost 2 feet tall, and for Pippin, I only want to do 1.5 feet tall because I still feel like leopard geckos do benefit from height a lot, but I would rather use that space for extra floor space instead of height, so I'll be doing that instead. And the last priority for 2021 reptile goals is to upgrade her into something identical to whatever I build Pippin. I want to make them 2 matching enclosures. It will technically be less gallons, but it'll be more floor space, so it'll be an upgrade still. Anyways, I want to make theirs identical so that it can be fair, not that they care, but I kind of care and I like having a match, but again, that's not a priority. So about the time that I finish upgrading Pippin's enclosure, I am hoping that River, my juvenile bearded dragon, she's on the screen right now. She was born in, oh, let's see here, September 8th of this year, 2020. So by mid to early 2021, I'm hoping she's large enough for a 4x2x2. Actually, it'll have to be a 4 by 2 foot by like 1.9 foot. Anyways, because my shelving unit that it'll be sitting on is 4x2x2, so I have to make it 1 inch less than, so it'll be 4x2 by 1 foot and 11 inches, so that the enclosure can actually fit on the shelving unit. But anyways, that's a lot of gallons. I want to say it's like 120 gallons. It's on the screen right now. I'm probably pretty close. Anyways, that way she'll have a permanent enclosure for the rest of her life. I say the rest of her life. Who knows, I could decide to change it in 2 years to something even bigger and better. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I want to do as soon as I get done with Pippin. And Peyton is climbing the backdrop. So after I have upgraded a lot of ow, she's scratching me. So after I have upgraded a lot of enclosures, I have another huge goal for 2021. At some point in 2021, I am hoping to get a snake. So I don't really know what type yet. I'm leaning towards a rosy boa, but who knows, I might do a ball python or something. Probably not a ball python, maybe like a milk snake or a Kenyan sand boa, but I'm really leaning towards a rosy boa. I haven't decided 100% though, and that's because I currently don't have any snakes, and rosy boas are not super huge snakes. They're like, I think the larger end are like 4.5, 5 feet, so they're a pretty manageable sized snake. Some people say they can live in a 20 gallon, but I'd do a 40 gallon, because once River is upgraded, I'll have a spare 40 gallon anyway. And I just think that snakes are super cool. I've loved them for a long time. They're awesome animals. Peyton doesn't agree, but that's okay. Peyton, you don't have to agree. You can't walk upside down. You're not... No. You're a terrestrial gecko. Anyways, and I think that boas are super cool because the vast majority of boa species are what's called ovoviviparous, which means that inside of them, the mother carries eggs, and the eggs hatch out inside of the mom, and then they give live birth. It's technically not birth. Well, it is birth, but they were in eggs at one point. You know, it's different than viviparous, which is what mammals are. Anyways, I think that that's super cool, and I would love to learn more about them. If you have another beginner snake species, I say beginner, but I have a lot of reptiles and amphibians, so I would be new to snakes. If you have any other species that you would recommend personally for me that maybe you've worked with or you've heard are great beginner species, you should definitely comment down below. So the next goal is to foster more reptiles. In the reptile hobby, there are way too many reptiles and amphibians that just don't have a home, and I think it's super important to give them a home. Like, the ones that don't have a home, they need a home, but I'm saying the word home a lot. Anyways, I fostered a couple of reptiles for the rescue that I co-founded called Crimson Exotics. Recently I was fostering a leopard gecko, a baby leopard gecko. Max Snow or Super Snow. We don't know exactly what the morph is, we can only speculate, but obviously we don't, like, sell them as a morph. We're adopting them out to great homes as pet-only animals. Hi, friend. But I just feel like it's so rewarding to be able to help the reptiles that no one wants anymore, like that someone's like, okay, I don't want this anymore, or I can't take care of this anymore, or for whatever reason they just need to rehome it. I think it's so rewarding to be able to give that animal a good home temporarily until I'm able to find it a great home through Crimson Exotics, which, for those of you who don't know, I co-founded a reptile rescue called Crimson Exotics in actually December of 2019. It's crazy, it's been almost a whole year. I just want to help out even more reptiles in 2021, so that's one of my major goals. Okay, Peyton apparently thinks this is a comfy spot to chill. But anyways, my camera stopped recording after 12 or 13 minutes or whatever. But my fourth goal and final major goal for 2021 is to go to Tinley Park in ARBC. So it's a huge goal of mine, and I'm certainly hoping I'll be able to go. I have been saving up my money, and she's trying to climb the background. Anyways, I've been saving up, getting plans for, like, if I do go. There are a couple of people I'm super excited to hang out with. Actually, not a couple, like a dozen. Because a lot of people are gonna be there, so as long as it's safe and stuff, that is the plan. But don't, like, make plans because I'm going, because I don't know 100%, like, if I'll be there. So I will make an announcement video once I'm 100% sure. And I want to meet all of you who are there, because I know I've talked about Tinley on my channel before and how I want to go, and everyone, or not everyone, but like several people in the comments have been like, oh my gosh, I want to go too, I should go, or like, I've been there and stuff. Like, if you're there, definitely say hi if I'm there. But more details to come on that. Anyways, that was my last major goal for myself for 2021. But like I said earlier, I did ask on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, the community tab, what your goals were for 2021, so I want to read you some of those.
Oh, Christmas.